Hi and welcome to this collective reading. By request, today we're going to be diving deep into the connection between you and your specific person. We'll be exploring whether your person feels the same way about you as you do about them. So let's shuffle the cards and see what message the universe has for you. Okay, so the first card that we have is the Nine of Swords, and this is in the placement about how they see you. Now, this is a card that is about anxieties and fears that are unfounded. So really with that message is that maybe they can see that you are naturally someone who is an overthinker, someone who gets in their head, yeah? And with it being with this message that the fears are unfounded, that they may find themselves in a position where they want to reassure you, they are trying to reassure you, but this is something that they can see and feel that you overthink about, maybe just life in general, but about this connection. And they see that the worries that you are thinking and feeling, as far as they're concerned, are unfounded. Maybe they have a more easygoing way about them. They're someone who is able just to go with the flow and just doesn't have that same kind of outlook where sometimes it can be that just by your nature that you can kind of think and feel and prepare for the worst, maybe from past hurts and pains as well that they don't necessarily carry. So they have this more light-hearted outlook and sometimes look to you to see the worries and fears. Now, this isn't from a place of criticism. I'm feeling more that it's that they would like to reassure you, ease your worries, ease your fears. Now, let's see how they feel about you, though. What are their emotional feelings around you and this connection? And we have the World card, which is a major arcana, and the World card is about old cycles closing out to make way for the new. So they do see this connection going into a new cycle. So it could be that you are, if this connection has been going on for some time, it's letting the old behaviours and things that didn't serve this union or this connection be closed out, and wanting or needing to stop repeating that same habit, that same pattern. It could be old connections, that if this is something more new, it could be old connections in romance and love on their side that are in the process of closing out, and they wish to begin this new cycle with you. So tell you what resonates there. New cycles in an existing connection, or it could be that this is a new relationship and they're wanting to see that fresh start with you. But it's a significant shift when we see the World happening. Allow space and time as well for these old things that no longer serve this union to fall away. So don't try to rush the new cycle, essentially. But when we see the bee as well, because the bee is about I always see this as like a worker bee kind of energy. So it's they are prepared and willing to put the work in, and this is their direction and focus, is moving ahead in this connection and beginning this new cycle. So the next placement we have is their intentions and next actions that we see coming from them. And that is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is further confirmation about the Eight of Pentacles is about putting in the hard work and putting in the effort. Just like this echoing here and resonating from this World card, that this is their focus and this is what they want to do. This new cycle, they want to make this work, they want to make this happen, and this is firmly where their intentions lie at the moment. So this is really great card to see, great energy to find here. It's all about effort, it's about doing the internal work or working out any issues that you have between you. They're, you know, they're in it for the long haul. This is about consistent effort, producing something of quality. Yeah, and it's a very genuine energy that they move in with. Two beautiful cards to see there. So this is guidance for you to get what you want out of this connection as well. You know, obviously you're 50% of this connection. It's not all on what they do and you're just reacting. You are a player in this. Two of Swords. So this is about, there will be a decision on your part to be made. This could apply to many things. It could be about how you're going to approach this. It's maybe about being able to let go and release old habits yourself that no longer serve this connection. We see this frog here who is perched on a sword. Okay, so we have two swords and each sword represents a different path. Okay, a different approach, a way to approach this connection, a certain path and a certain road that you will be faced with a decision. Now the uncomfortable part is when you're in the indecision, okay, and feeling torn. You'll find some release when you actually commit to a certain path. It could be maybe even for some of you, is it about that you have doubts about this connection, and have you got one foot in and one foot out? And this is about really kind of jumping in with both feet and kind of just going for it and giving it a go, because we see that they are wanting to put the effort and the work in, but are you? This could be the question with this Two of Swords. So there might be some angst in, again, some overthinking. We see swords, interestingly, that has come through both for you energetically. Maybe that tendency, again, to get in your head and overthink things. And this is really like the frog taking a leap. There is this kind of energetic sense and feeling that I'm getting, that there is a need to take a leap of faith, almost that Fool energy, and just really commit one way or the other. Either walk away from this if that's what your inner guidance is telling you, or walk towards it and jump in, both feet first. And even, you know, whatever comes from that, kind of, you'll get your answers, and the indecision is the kind of the most painful part of it actually for you, which maybe making decisions is something difficult in general for you. Self-doubt crops up, you know, the need to trust your intuition more there. So let's move on now to the likely outcome. We have the beautiful Page of Wands, and this is movement, okay? This is movement forward. Wands is ruled by the element of fire, so this is very much about moving in the direction of our heart's desires, taking that risk that we've spoken of before. So I see you both being able to move forward into this more action orientated space and actually see movement after a period of stagnation. That energy that has needed to close out, whatever that might be, apply that to you, you know, your personal situation. But this is finally being able to move forward. Okay, the Page of Wands, sorry, is about, like I say, action, anything stagnant being shifted, kicking up the dust, taking control of situation and making it happen. Now with the Page as well, this has that kind of youthful fun energy, so it's almost like the excitement can come back into this connection that maybe has been missing. With you seeing you being in your head quite a lot, it's almost just being able to get back into the fun side of things, the enjoyable, like the attraction that is there between you, the physical attraction, the spark, the fire, the heart's desires, all that good stuff about when we're in a union and connection and what we get out of it. Finally being able to move into that different kind of energy and just begin to live again, live in the moment, and begin to move forward and make progress and allow this connection to unfold. So a really positive and beautiful energy to end on there.